Ethiopian Airlines, in my books, you are cancelled. And if you're not going to take your clients seriously, then you should lose business. And I put it to you that the only reason why this happened is because this plane was going to Africa. If this plane was going to North America or to Europe, somewhere in Europe, or to the UK, this will not happen. People were sleeping on the floor.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator creating to help Africans navigate travel better and smarter. I create a lot of flight reviews on Africa-bound routes with the aim to help we Africans choose better and smarter when it comes to navigating aviation and travel. A number of my followers sent me this video from this Instagram lady called J Bums, who shared her recent experience traveling on Ethiopian Airlines. And I wanted to share this experience with you. My hope by bringing this experience to light is not to trash the airline at all, but to actually get them to improve, to take responsibility and do better. My personal experience on Ethiopian Airlines, to be honest, has been great. I've flown them in the economy cabin, in their business class cabin, and I was proud as an African to be flying with them. So it's shocking that this incident happened, which is such an extreme incident, right? Let me know your thoughts on this story as you watch along. Have you experienced something similar with Ethiopian or maybe other airlines? Were you compensated? How was communication like? How did you feel? What do you think Ethiopian Airlines could have done better in this particular situation? I look forward to seeing all your comments in the comment section below. So now I'm going to play the video so we can get straight into it.
Ethiopian Airlines, in my books, you are cancelled. And if you're not going to take your clients seriously, then you should lose business. You should lose business because you don't care about the people that fly with you. Hello everyone, so it's taking me a couple of days to gather myself together and do this video. I'm just going to run you through a series of events that happened between Ethiopian Airlines flight ET609 from Bangkok to Addis Ababa, Bangkok, a little bit, and then went to the airport because our flight was at midnight. We checked in, no issues at all. Did a little bit of duty-free shopping, got to the gate, everything was uneventful. We boarded our flight. And announcements as usual, just getting ready to move. And we were supposed to take off at 12:30. 1 o'clock, we're still there. 1:30, my husband was like, why are we still here? And I was like, I was already dozing off, I'm tired, 2 a.m., they then made an announcement. This is about an hour after we're supposed to have taken off. That there's an issue with the plane and they're trying to fix it. We should be patient. Cool, right? No wala.
Fair enough.
So maybe I dozed off. I woke up and then they were saying we should disembark. And I'm like, it's taking longer than usual, so we should go back to the gates and wait. Now, some people were waiting in the plane, but I guess they said everyone should come. So we came out and went back to the gates. Fast forward, anyways, this issue was not taken care of. Now, you would expect that they know that you can't fix this issue today, and so this is midnight. People need to get into hotels. You need to take care of all your passengers. Nothing was done. We were just moving. So basically, they left us at the gates for maybe like another 2 hours, and then everyone just started, walking out. Where is everyone going? And we just started following, right? So we then, are taken to a lounge where everybody starts scrambling for seats. I kid you not. I wish I had pictures and videos to insert. My husband goes one way to go and check, I go another way because you know what, we have to get a seat.
Hustle.
So I then go out and find a 2-seater, which I'm going to insert here, where we sit down for the next 26 hours.
Okay guys, that is definitely the biggest. I didn't have to, for me, hear the rest of the story, but 26 hours sitting in a lounge, even if it's the best lounge in the world, Not right, but let's keep going.
No information. We don't know what happened with the plane, what is going on. All they were saying is that our flight was cancelled. So are you rescheduling us? Are we getting on another flight? Like, what is going on? Nobody. You just put a sign out there to say ET609. No news or something. No updates or whatever. I will insert it here as well.
No information.
And we were there. And I thought,
sorry, just looking at the insert that she puts in there, they actually say thanks with a smiley face. No, even me, that would trigger me as a frequent flyer, you know. And I think, just to interject here, that it's so important for airlines to communicate. I feel like nobody wants to get on a faulty plane. Nobody wants to, you know, potentially lose their lives on a plane. So most people understand that things do happen, right? They just want to be communicated to like human beings. And yeah, let's just keep going.
And I thought to myself, this is inhumane. And I put it to you that the only reason why this happened is because this plane was going to Africa.
Whew. Well, that was, I guess I'll ask, do you guys agree with that? Do you think the only reason this was happening because we're going to Africa? Like, do you think so? I won't lie you. Me, I've never, like 26 hours in a lounge. Yeah. I don't think that would happen in the West. I don't think if that plane was going to New York, they would do that, to be honest, because it would be havoc, right? So I understand what she's saying. Or do you think we're being a bit extreme with that conclusion, that analysis? Do you think that's, you know, let me know in the comment section below.
If this plane was going to North America or to Europe, somewhere in Europe or to the UK, this will not happen. People were sleeping on the floor. People were sleeping on the floor. This is ridiculous. How can you have such an issue, provide zero information on what's going on, and don't provide an alternative for your clients? It makes no sense to me. Everybody should have been checked into a hotel and given some sort of information to say come back at so time. There was absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We were just there. I called Larry Hago in Lagos, and mind you, Bangkok is 6 hours ahead of Nigeria. So she was sleeping when this thing happened. So she wakes up in the morning to maybe like 15 missed calls from me to say, we are stuck in Bangkok, we don't know what is going on. She tried to get information, there was none. All they were saying was that the flight was cancelled. When it was 10 p.m, now we have been at the airport. Remember, our flight was at 12 midnight. It's now 10 p.m. the next day. We still have no information. They then come to say, that they're going to open a desk for us to come and get new tickets. No apology is issued. Absolutely nothing. And of course, everyone who has been there, you know, stressed out, tired, smelling, we haven't brushed our teeth, we haven't taken a shower, we're scrambling to get to line up. Horrible. So a couple of days have passed and still no word from Ethiopian Airlines. No apology.
So I think this is another issue again. Like, miscommunication can happen. You know, she was very smart, actually. I think she was very considerate to actually wait a few days to see whether the airline will communicate, will do something, and nothing was done. And I feel she was very intentional on waiting and not creating this video until she's given it time. Obviously, nothing happened.
Apology. It's a flimsy apology. We're sorry for just on, you know, the pilots or whoever is making the announcement.
So the pilot made an apology.
We're sorry for what you went through. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
You have to pay!
For the past how many hours? It took me 48 hours to get home. For something that should have taken me less than 18 hours. It took me 48 hours to get back to Nigeria to my family. Imagine other people who had to go to different places. One woman had a business meeting that she was trying to get to. You have no information on what's going on. It was just the worst. It was just the worst. Thankfully, I got back. We got into Addis Ababa. Our flight was in 2 hours to Lagos. We got into Lagos. But I mean, just thinking about everything, it's just so ridiculous. I don't understand. You're an African airline. How can you treat Africans this way? It makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense. Nobody should go through this. Not nobody. Absolutely.
Wow. So yes, that's it, guys. That's the video. I would really love to hear your thoughts on it. I think for me, it is shocking that, I feel like we all, I think it's important for African airlines to treat Africans well. The reason why I say this is you're competing with global airlines that have been there for decades and decades more, right? I understand that African airlines may not have the same access to funds that some of these airlines that have been, supported by huge backings have. But humanity and communication is one thing we all know that Africans love, right? We don't want to ever feel cheated or feel like we are a non-entity, right? Which is essentially what I'm sure a lot of people that went on this flight feel. I think the better African airlines treat Africa-bound routes, financially, the better it is for them. The more pride Africans will feel by flying their national carrier. So in every sense, it's a win-win. I really hope this has been a fluke for Ethiopian Airlines, because as I said, my experience with Ethiopian has always been good. So I'm actually shocked by how terrible this experience was. I have faith that Ethiopian Airlines will compensate and will address this issue publicly very soon. And if they do so, I will definitely share it on the platform, because I'm all about just wanting Africa and African airlines to be great, essentially, right? But to be great, you have to treat people well. I really hope this video really helps airlines in general treat Africans better, because I think Africans are speaking up more and more because we know what we deserve. We know, we deserve better. I'd actually quickly slot an experience I had years ago with Qatar Airlines. I flew Qatar to, I think I was going to Malaysia, so I went to what's called Doha first. And when I got there, our flight was late in, so many people missed our connecting flight out. And I think my flight was now leaving in 7.5 hours, and I believe they had like 8 hours before they can give you a hotel room. And they gave everybody a voucher of like $10 or $15, something to that effect. And I told them, no, so what, do you want me to sleep on a bench for this? I actually fought, everybody else took their voucher. I fought for them to put me in a business class lounge. Bear in mind, I was only flying economy, right? So sometimes I feel we Africans have to speak up, right? The more we are quiet about our experiences, the more we're treated badly. The more better, if we speak up, we're gonna get treated better, period. Because these airlines care about money at the end of the day. It's their bottom line, right? So if they know their bottom line is going to be affected, they're going to do better. So speak up. Like, we need to stop this nonchalant attitude of Africans whereby it's like, that happened, Anyways, I'm going to be creating videos in the future about how to actually get compensation from airlines. So stay tuned for those videos. If you guys made it up to the end of this video, I'd love to hear your experience in the comment section, and just leave a comment and say, Sassy, I also made it, right? Thank you once again for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that red button down below, and give this video an amazing thumbs up. Bye.